Welcome students. I hope you all are doing well. Now for today's video I will be telling you how to make sentences of words to know. So I will once again explain each and every word one time and give you an example of a sentence so that you can make your own sentences. Now you have to make these sentences on a loose sheet, and you have to of course write this date, Monday, 13th April 2020. Now the first word is chisel. Now chisel, as you know, it is a metal tool that is used to cut and shape wood. So basically it is a noun. So you will use this word as a noun in your sentence. For example, if you want to make a sentence, you can make a sentence like, a carpenter uses a chisel to carve wood. Let's move on to the next word. The next word is clumsy. Clumsy means lacking skill or grace or awkward. So clumsy is basically an adjective because it is describing something, a noun basically, and especially basically a living thing. The noun will be a living thing because, of course, awkwardness and lacking skill and grace, that will be related to a living thing, not a normal non-living thing. So you have to use this word clumsy as an adjective in your sentence for a human being or an animal. It's up to you. So for me, I'll make the sentence of clumsy like, the little baby was clumsy at first, but then learned how to walk. Now clumsy is basically describing the little baby. That is how it's used as an adjective. Now let's move on to the third word. Third word is complain, and complain means to say you are unhappy about something. When you're not happy about something, so you basically, when you make a complaint, it's basically a verb. So this word is supposed to be used as a verb. Okay? Not now I know that complain is a word that can both be used as a noun and a verb, but in the story this word is used as a verb, so that is why in your sentences you're going to use this word as a verb. Now for me, I'm going to make a sentence of complain like, the student complains about his friend all the time. This is my sentence, but you have to make your own sentences, alright? Now let's move on to the fourth word, couple. Couple is basically two people who are married, who are married to each other, any two people, basically a boy and a girl, a man and a woman. When they're married, like your father and mother, they are a couple. So I'll make a very easy sentence. My mother and father are a couple. Let's move on to the next word, earned. Now couple was basically used as a noun, and earned is used as a verb. Now earned is basically the past tense of earn, so you will use the word in the past tense. You will use it exactly the way it is written in words to know. Now it means received money for work done. When you did some work and you got some money in return for the work that you did. So earned. I earned some money by the job I did last summer. Let's move on to the next word, fetch. Fetch means to go after and bring back something or somebody. Basically to bring back something or somebody. It can be a person also. Fetch is also a verb, but it is used in simple present, so you will use this word in simple present. Fetch. My father asked me to fetch him a glass of water. Now for the last word, nod off. Nod off means to go to sleep. This is also a verb. So for me, I'll make a sentence of nod off, like old people sometimes nod off wherever they are sitting. Now this ends our lecture. This is basically part 1 of the lecture. In part 2, I'm going to explain an exercise from your workbook. So watch that video for the next part. Thank you so much. Take care. Allah Hafiz. Students, this is part 2 of this week's lectures. So I hope you are still doing well. Now we are going to be starting some exercises in our workbook. Since I have not given you any homework from the workbook, so we will be starting from the first chapter, that was Dorothy Meets the Scarecrow. And you have to look at open up page number 2 of your workbook, of your Oxford Modern English Workbook 3. And you have to write the date, Tuesday, 14th April 2020. Now nouns, we have already discussed nouns before, so I'll just give you a quick review on what they are. Noun is basically, a noun is a name of a person. It can be a name or it can be the person itself. Person, place, same goes for place, animal, and thing. So please, you also have to, before doing this exercise, I want you all to learn this definition. A noun is the name of a person, place, animal, and thing. Please, you have to learn this definition at home. Alright, let's move on to this exercise. Now, any noun, I'll give you an example of a noun for each of these categories. For example, person. A person is a noun. You are a person. If you're a boy, boy is a noun. Girl is a noun. Your parents, mother and father, they are nouns. If you're calling somebody by their name, for example, Ali or Sarah, those are nouns. Uncle, auntie, these are all nouns. Now, moving on to place, your house is a place, so that's a noun. School is a noun. And Quetta, it's a city, it's also a place, it's a noun. Karachi, Pakistan, London, these are all places, so these are nouns. As for animals, a cat, dog, rabbit, horse, these are animals, so these are nouns. And thing can be anything, whether plants or normal things. For example, a lamp is a noun, a phone is a noun, a pen is a noun, a book is a noun, a lamp is a noun. So these are all things, so these are nouns. Now let's move on to this exercise A, question number 1 on page number 2 of your workbooks. Now the question says, put 6 nouns in each list in alphabetical order and also write the group name. First find the verb and cross it out. Now basically in this exercise, you are given a set of words. There are 7 words in each group. And in each group, of course, these are groups of nouns, but in each group there is one verb. And you have to find out that verb and you have to cross it out. Now, after crossing out the verb, you have to look at the other nouns, and by the names you can tell that what thing it is. Of course, everything has a name now. So by the names of these nouns, you can tell what thing is it, what thing it is, and which group does it belong to. For example, the first part is already done. You can have a look at this. Lily, rose, geranium, lotus, jump, puppy, and violet. Now, in this group of words, jump was the verb. It was an action. So it was not part of this group, so we crossed it out first. First, we are going to cross out all the verbs. Let's do that first. In B part, cod, trout, trot, mahseer, kipper, carp, perch. Now, which of these is a verb? So trot is a verb because, of course, it is an action. It means skipping while walking. Part C, let's look at this group. Chisel, saw, went, hammer, plane, file, drill. Now, which one of these words is a verb? I think went, because it means going away somewhere. Past tense of go. So I'll cross it out. In D part, shirt, trousers, vest, socks, shorts, tie, roll. Roll is a noun because it's an action. E part, table, chair, sofa, settee, drop, stool, bureau. So I think drop is the verb. So we'll cross it out. F part, paper, envelope, ruler, punch, hit, rubber, pad. I think hit is the verb, so we'll cross it out. Now, as for the group names, now because in every group we have crossed out all the verbs in every group, so we'll move on to grouping the names. We'll move on to looking at the names of the groups. Okay? Alright, so the first word is lily, rose, geranium, lotus, puppy, violet. What are all of these? These are flowers. Lily is a flower, rose is a flower, geranium is a flower, lotus is a flower, puppy and violet, all of these are flowers. So they belong from the group flowers. So we'll write flowers. Now you can also look at this example that is given in pictures. Now you can see balls, you can see cars, other cars, a clown, a toy, it's a doll I think, a train. Now all of these are what? These are things now, but what is the group name of these things? All of these are toys. The group name will be toys because all of these are toys. So in the first part, the answer is flowers. It's already done for you. Let's move on to the second part. B part. Cod, trout, mahseer, kipper, carp, perch. All of these nouns, what are these? These are names of fishes. So this group belongs to, these names belong in the group fishes. It's already written. Now let's look at part C. Chisel, saw, hammer, plane, file, drill. Now as you know that chisel, saw is used for cutting wood, hammer is used for nailing the nails, plane, file, drill, all of these are basically things that are used for making things. So they are tools for making things. So they belong to the group tools. So you'll write tools over here. D part, Shirt, trousers, vest, socks, shorts, tie. What are all of these? These are clothes, the clothes that you wear. So they belong to the group name clothes. The group clothes. You'll write clothes over here. E part, table, chair, sofa, settee, stool, bureau. All of these are names of different kinds of furniture. So the group name will be furniture. As for F part, paper, envelope, ruler, punch, rubber, pad, all of these things you will find in a stationery shop. So that means the group name will be stationery. So you can write stationery over here in your workbooks. Now you have to do this exercise in your workbooks with your pencils, and you have to write the date, this date on top before attempting the exercise. I hope you understood today's lecture, and if you have any questions, you can ask me those questions in the comment section of this video. And take care. Allah Hafiz. This is the end of this video. Thank you so much.